Good evening, traders. Good evening. I trust you are well. I trust you are having a wonderful evening thus far. This is the MGR Forex Trading. It's YouTube. It's official YouTube channel. Welcome, and I am Michael Francis, CEO and founder of this amazing company. So right now, what I have a lovely unfiltered discussion with regard to my method of trading, with regard to AUD USD, and just with regard to the Forex industry in general. I love these unfolded discussions simply because it's amazing. I'm able to not have to go according to a script, not have to, speak in a certain way, write the script, and then repeat that particular script and attach the visuals to that particular video as well. I'm just able to relax, have a nice glass of orange juice. I love this, very healthy, and just have this discussion with you all. And I'm very positive that you guys are able to learn so much more, because I know my clients learn much more better when I'm able to have that personalized discussion with them. I'm able to answer their questions and just be there. And I think that's simply what we all need, especially within this industry. We just need a mentor. We just need somebody that's able to be there for us, to assist us whilst we go on our own unique journey within this industry. And it may sound weird, it may sound even cringe to be able to say, listen, you have your own unique journey that you are going ahead and going around whilst you are trading. But it's true. It's simply the truth. It's the brutal, honest truth that it is. You all have unique ways on going about doing things. You have your own unique way on how you experience life, and the decisions you make will reflect your personality. It will reflect who you really are. Can you accept this? Can you understand that it's okay to lose and not have to chase after those losses? And my father has a unique saying that he always mentions to me. He always says, don't lose on your losses, but gain on your wins. And that is something that I think all of us can take away, especially with regard to Forex trading. Don't lose on the losses you take, but you gain on the wins that you have. So true, so powerful. But again, not everybody is the same, and not everybody will take that in the same manner. But hopefully with this lovely discussion that we are having, we will be able to iron out a few, creases that we may have within ourselves, mistakes that we are making, bad habits that we may have already developed, and hopefully find ourselves moving towards the right direction, where we are able to have or develop good habits and let those bad habits die and make some money. Okay, so looking at my chart, I'm going to transition to my chart in a second. Looking at my chart, here we are. I've got AUD USD, and here we are. I will look at this week's price action only. Okay, so I will just focus on this week's price action, simply because it'll make life far easier. I mean, even over here, I'll focus on this week's price action. So right now what we have is AUD USD. We have the lovely Asian Range Break and Retest method. It's a beautiful method. It works exceptionally well. What happens is when price breaks below this box, we enter a sell with a 1-to-1 risk to reward ratio. And of course, price will generally find itself taking out take profit. Sometimes it won't, and that's okay. We won't be able to win everything in life. And over here you can see we broke below the box right over there, and I'll find myself placing a lovely sell opportunity there. And oops, look what happened. We hit a stop loss. That's very not too nice. We lost some money there. That's okay. The money you made on Monday, you just lost now on Tuesday, and that happens. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you don't lose. Most times you don't lose. So our strike rate is always above 60%. So we're normally quite good. Over here you can see we are running, and I said Friday, gentlemen, ladies, please close that position. We held you literally. We took this position 5 a.m. in the morning. This 4 a.m. candle close at will close at 5 a.m. because we are on the 1 hourly time frame. So this 4 a.m. candle will close at 5 a.m. and because of that, we entered into this particular trade at 5 a.m. and in doing so, we had to hold this position 5 a.m. from Wednesday to 7 p.m. Friday. I said, you know what, guys, we held this position for a long time. We close. We're not sure what may occur over the weekend, so let's just take our profit. It'll be okay. Moving on to Thursday. What happened on Thursday? I'll tell you what happened on Thursday. We had a lovely buy opportunity over here. We went above, we jumped above right over there, we went right back at that level, and we even retested him again. So I'll place that buy over there. And if I go with a 1-to-1, you would see very clearly that we had a nice take profit hit right over there. Moving on to Friday, which was NFP. Again, if you trade on a prop firm account, a proprietary firm, that might be the 5%, that might be FTMO, the funded trader program. There's quite a few prop firms that are very, very well known. Quite a few that are well known for the wrong reasons, but quite a few that are actually quite reputable. And it's certainly something that if you don't have a huge amount of capital, it's something that you need to consider, going towards. Not everybody has the capital that is, sufficient enough to trade on a personal account, and that's okay. It's one of those things where we must start somewhere, and there's certainly no shame in the fact that you may not have enough leftover funds to fund a personal account and be able to make a decent amount of profit whilst applying the necessary risk management principles that will ensure the longevity of the account. Now, with this lovely happenings over here, as you can see, I'll close that, add over there. As you can see, we had a nice opportunity over here on the Monday, Tuesday not too good, Wednesday good, Thursday good, Friday good. Great, it went really, really well. I do also want to perhaps draw your attention to the prop firms in general. It's exceptionally important, extremely important. This is probably one of the most important pieces of advice I can give to you. Read the terms and conditions of the particular proprietary firm you are looking to go with. Very, very important. There's so much information that you are not aware of by not reading through those terms and conditions. It's so important. Why? I'll tell you. On Friday we have NFP. We had NFP. Most proprietary firms, if you enter a position that is 5 hours before the beginning or before a major fundamental news event is going to take place, the profit you make from that particular event taking place, that fundamental, that will be negated. That will be taken away from your particular trade. Why? Because that's to prevent certain traders, abusing fundamental news events by simply just trading that to pass their funded account. So to avoid those particular type of gamblers, most prop firms find themselves saying, or it's stipulated within the terms and conditions before or as you purchase the account that you are supposed to be reading. But most of us, of course, no, we don't. But in this regard, this isn't something a simple purchase or something like that. This is potentially an account you're going to be managing. You need to know the T's and C's. You have to know every single detail regarding that. You cannot find yourselves reading over very important aspects. You are potentially going to be an independent contractor, an account manager for a forex, for a retail proprietary firm. You're literally going to be an account manager. To understand the importance and responsibility that comes with that, you need to make sure that you aren't putting yourself at risk, and also not potentially putting the company you are about to work for at risk as well. This goes both ways. And one thing that's important is, as traders, we tend to look at ourselves. How do we protect ourselves? And the owners of these particular companies, these retail prop firms, they look at how can we protect ourselves as well. I mean, I think the fact that they're actually willing to go ahead and give you a certain amount, and provide you with this opportunity, the fact that they were willing to do that in and by itself is something that is first of all a major risk to them. We can debunk that into looking at are they B booking or A booking. That's certainly something on how a prop firm is run. Are they doing that? But again, that's not the question that we are asking here. But we need to look at, are we being a potential risk to this prop firm, and are we being a potential risk to ourselves as well? Because again, these fundamental news releases, they can go either way, and to hold a position through one is a risk in and of itself. So making sure that you read your terms and conditions before you purchase any account with any prop firm, that should be mandatory. I know for my clients that is mandatory, but for you, getting this free piece of information and advice, apply it, have a read through it, and I think you might be surprised. Some pleasantly, some not so pleasantly. But okay, YouTube subscribers, viewers, clients of mine, future clients of mine, thank you very much for the video. Thank you very much for allowing me and listening to me providing you with these pieces of information. I hope you use it. I hope you take heed of the advice I've given. And if you have any questions, you're welcome to pop me an email. Ideally, send in the comment section. I will definitely respond to that. Please do that actually. Comment down below if you have any questions, concerns. I don't mind assisting. I'll get to it as soon as I can. I mean, again, if it took me a whole year to post a video on my playlist, you know what? It won't take me a year to reply to your comment, but I'll do so as soon as I have the time to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful evening. Keep well, be blessed, and just have a great one. Stay amazing. Cheers.